Hi, so today we are going to learn about the least common multiple and the greatest common factor. So the least common multiple is the greatest multiple that two or more numbers share. Today we are going to talk about strategies that will effectively and efficiently find the least common multiple. The first strategy is effective, but might take a little bit more time than the other strategies. So you can list the multiples of the numbers. For example, I listed the multiples of 3 and 4. Then I tried to find any common multiples in both lists. Then I find 12. 12 is the least number, so that means 12 is the least common multiple of 3 and 4. Another strategy is to multiply the two numbers together and divide them by the greatest common factor. We will discuss the greatest common factor later on in this video. For example, 10 and 12 are the numbers that we are going to be working with. The greatest common factor of 10 and 12 is 2. So we multiplied the numbers together. 10 times 12 is equals to 120. The greatest common factor of 10 and 12 is 2, so we divide 2 by 120, which is 60. So the least common multiple of 10 and 12 is 60. Also, if the numbers that you are working with are prime, the least common multiple will always be the product of the two numbers. For example, 2 and 7 are both prime, so we multiplied the two numbers together. 2 multiplied by 7 is 14, so 14 is the least common multiple of 2 and 7. Now let's talk about the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor is the greatest factor that two or more numbers share. The greatest common factor of 18 and 12 is 6, because it is the greatest factor that they both share. A good strategy is to list the factors and finding the greatest one that the two numbers share. For example, I listed the factors of 25 and 35. Then I found the common factor, which is 5. 5 is the only common factor, which means that it's the greatest. So 5 is the greatest common factor of 25 and 35. Another strategy is to use prime factorization, but we will discuss that in future videos.